Hello everybody, this is Karen with Creative Paper Artisan, and today I am going to be making another new idea that I found. It might not be new to you, I don't know. One of the crafters in the collaboration with Rach and Bella for July, Camilla Crafts Designs, did this. I will show you in a minute what this is. I'm picking a lot of different of the projects from this collaboration to put into two journals that I'm working on simultaneously. I'm doing an Alice in Wonderland journal, and my this is for a swap, and then my Slay Your Own Dragons journal, which will be my personal journal. And there's so many great ideas. I want to incorporate them in at least one, if not both of those journals. So I'm going to be doing this little project for both journals. So let's get started. This is basically going to be a tuck spot. Let me see what I think I'm going to choose this. Did I choose this page? Yeah. It's basically a tuck spot that sits on the edge of the paper. It's really cool. It's really simple, but really a nice touch. I hadn't seen that before, so we're gonna do that. And Camilla was using a really pretty die cut paper with like pretty edges like that. I don't have a die cut machine. That is actually on my list. On my list of some of the next things to get. But I think I can make it work without a die cut. What I'm going to do is just cut the rectangle, and then I have this really pretty corner punch that will kind of dress it up a little bit on the corners. So we're going to go with that. So this page is fairly small, so let me measure here. I think I want to do, let's see. I'm going to do 1.5 deep. So I'll cut it double the width, which would be 3. And then let's see what looks right. I think 4 inches feels right. So 3 by 4. I'm going to cut a 3 by 4 piece. And let's see, I will kind of like, I don't know. I'm just being picky now. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. 3 by 4, right? That's what I said. Okay. If that's not what I said, that's what I meant. 3 by 4. 3 by 4. You know what? I may just do 2 while I'm at it. Got plenty. I hate to waste any paper, and I'll use that for something too. But not for this. Okay, so I just cut 2 pieces out of that. I'll just do one with you on camera for this journal. Okay, so I printed this on cardstock, by the way. It'll work best with cardstock, or if you want to glue pretty paper onto cardstock, that'll work too. And since it's cardstock, and since I've got my little score machine, I'm going to go ahead and score down the middle so that it's a nice clean fold. So 1.5, that'll be half right there. All right. Okay. going to, where did my bone folder go? There it is. I'm going to give it a good crease. Nice and tight, because I want it to really hug the edge of that page. So basically, it'll sit like this. But that's a little plain. So I'm going to get the corners pretty. And this is a really, I don't even remember where I got it. I've had this for a long time, and it surprisingly still cuts really well. It's Friskers. I don't know. I guess you could look it up on Amazon. But the cool thing about it is, look at the pretty edges it makes, but it also embosses. It's really cool. I haven't found anything else like this in the stores. I haven't looked again on Amazon because I don't need another one, but I'll show you. I'll see if it shows up on this paper. Let me unfold it here. Let me choose which one I want. I think I want this one. I may have to stand up for this because I'm kind of wimpy when it comes to my hands. If you give it like an extra push, doesn't quite, I don't know if you can see, didn't quite show up as well there. Maybe I have to do it even harder. It's not showing up as much as I'd hoped on this paper, probably because the paper's colorful. But it's really pretty. So that one showed up a little bit more. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, the edges is kind of pretty now too. All right. It's a little bit prettier. Okay, but then we're going to embellish it further because, I mean, why not? Embellishing is what we do, right? So, let me find a fussy cut. Fussy cut, this is my Sepia Wonderland kit, by the way. And I will put a link below for this kit in case you want it yourself. Let's see. I love this little rabbit guy. White rabbit. I love that image. And let's see. I've got the roses on the paper itself, so I probably won't do any more of those. But I may do some of the greenery. Okay. Yeah, I'll start there. Okay, let me fussy cut this real quick. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got these cut out. And before I do anything else, you know it, I've got to ink. I've got to ink the edges, or else it just looks naked to me, to be honest. It makes me cringe. I have to ink my edges. I haven't always inked everything. There's a few things I've not inked, and it looks fine. But I usually like to ink it. I actually need to ink all the edges of these pages for sure, because they look naked. Okay, so for the little guy, I'm gonna do the best I can with this big one, get all the bigger spots covered. But then I finally remembered to bring Q-tips up to my studio. so that I can do a little ta-da, so I can get in the little crevices and get them all inked as well. It works quite nicely. The Q-tips get a little frayed, but it works. It works. You know what else would probably work? I'll try this. Those makeup wedges, you know, the little pointy, they have like that pointy side. That would probably be small enough to get in some of these crevices. I'll have to try that. All right, let me toss that. So let's see here. I think I'm going to I kind of want to have it be out over the straight edge to kind of give it more interest, you know. I don't want to, I guess I could do it like that, you know, but I think I'm going to put him out, make it a little bit more 3D-ish. I think that works. Okay. Let me do that. And what I don't know is if I want to decorate the backside or not. We'll see. Get my art glitter glue, my favorite. Well, I say it's my favorite, but there's other brands that I hear people talk about, and I haven't tried them yet, so maybe they'd be my favorite. Okay. You know, I think I went a little overboard on the glue here. There we go. And oh, I'm not thinking straight. I should have done this guy first, because he's going on the back. Ugh, and I did it again. I'm putting glue where I don't need to go. It has been really hot here. I'm gonna blame it on the heat. It has been a very, very hot day, and I feel like I am just struggling to function today. I had a bunch of errands to run, and I felt like a wet noodle just walking from the car to the store, to the store to the car. I mean, back and forth, all these errands. I just felt like, ugh, I couldn't take another step. I think it's addled my brain as well. So, okay, so it's going to go over this page like so. How cute is that? See? You can decorate that or not. I think I might leave it plain. All right, so the way we're going to get it to stay is going to glue it down. But we're just going to do it just a little bit. We're not going to do it right on the crease. We're going to do it right next to the crease. You know, not too far in, but also more than just one little strip. I'm kind of doing two rows, so to speak. All right. Oh, you know what? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna ink at least this part. I'll do the rest later, but I can't. It'll be easier to ink it before before I glue it on. Hello. Goodness gracious. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my goodness. Okay, that'll work for now. I will do the rest later, but at least it won't be in the way. So here we go. I want to put it right about in the middle. Make sure it's nice and tight against the page. And I'll hold it down there for a minute. The art glitter glue dries super fast. Okay. So just to show you, let me see. Let me grab one of these and ink it while I'm at it. This brown, by the way, is the Vintage Photo from Tim Holtz. It's working really nice with this sepia kit. It's a very sepia kind of color. All right, so look. Cute little tuck spot. Look, it works so well. All right, and then you can do it on the other side too. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm not going to ink it. We're going to move on because I want to make another one for my dragon journal. Let's see what I can come up with for that. So let me put this little lady away. Let me grab my journal. Okay. All right, let me pick a page to do this on. I think I may pick one of the coffee stain paper. Just in case you hadn't seen this before, I experimented when I did some coffee staining, and I dipped the paper in beet juice for just a second, and then dipped it in coffee, and it came out with this really pretty. Well, it kind of looks pinkish, but it's more of it's a very rich, like a dusty pink. And there's some other pages that turned out even darker. I'm not sure I put them in this journal, but it was really fun. So try that. Dipping it in beet juice and then coffee. Really nice. It's a nice touch, I think. So let me see. All right, so I printed out this page on cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the same dimensions. I think that size works quite nicely. And that was 3 by 4. I'll make 2 of those too. Okay. Oh, I'm going to score it. I'm going to score it, remember? Okay. Doing it at 1.5. All right, and fold that puppy. Get it nice and creased. And then let me do a different corner. This one's a little bit fancier schmancier. I wonder if the embossing will show up better on here. Let me see, let me stand up so I can put all my weight into it. Oh, you can see it there a little bit. You know what I think I'll do? When I ink the edge, I'm going to ink over the embossing so it stands out a little bit. Yes, I think that might be a good idea. Okay. All right, let me see. All right, let me try that right now. Got fuzzies on my brush. All right. Oh, I might need my Q-tip because I've got tiny little corners in there. Let me get the big stuff first. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Okay, let me get a fresh Q-tip. Get in the corners here. Okay. Whoops. Getting a little aggressive with a Q-tip. I'm bending it all over the place here. Okay, now let me actually try to do it with a Q-tip. The embossing just really lightly because I don't want it to necessarily look all smudgy and dirty. Oh yeah, there we go. Doing it really lightly just over the top. Now can you see the pretty embossed? That's pretty cool. Okay. I do that to all of these. That one doesn't show up very well. That's okay. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, so now let me look at my embellishments for this kit, and I will also put my Slay Your Own Dragons kit in the link in the description below in case you want to get your hands on this one. Let's see. What do we want to fussy cut? What do we want to fussy cut? Oh my goodness, I've got so many bits and pieces. I need to keep them all straight here. I think I'll do a castle. I think I'll do the castle and then maybe a banner. No, I'll do the castle with the dragon flying overhead. Yep, I think that's what I'll do. Okay. I will cut these out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and inked them as while I was at it, and then just FYI, I decided I went back over with walnut stain instead of the vintage photo. The vintage photo, it just kind of hit me. It doesn't look as good. It's a little too orangey or something. So I went back with the walnut to cover some of that orangey brown up. I'm still not sure I have it all like I want it, but I think that looks a little bit better with this. Okay, so all right, so well, I mean, you know the drill now, right? I'm gonna just embellish. Oh, you know what, I didn't get the hang on. I didn't get the corners of my castle. Hang on. Okay, there we go. All right, and so for this one, I think I want to add another little something like lace or ribbon or cheesecloth. Cheesecloth is always the answer. Let me see. I have some green handy. Is that the right green? Ooh, actually it kind of is. That works. Okay. So let me do a little bit of cheesecloth. On here to add a little bit of interest. Let's see. How shall we do this? Something like that. I think so. I think so. So let me get this glued down first, because I want this paper to show a little bit too, because it's pretty interesting with this vintage dragon. Cool illustration there. Whale, come on now. There we go. Okay, let's get a goop there. Get it goopy. I'm gonna use my little paper clip to bunch it up a bit. All right, and then I will get my castle on. Have that stick out just a little bit as well, because I want to make it interesting. Since the pocket itself is it's straight edge. I want to make it a little bit more interesting. All right, and then this guy, yeah. Bam, there we go. There we go. I think I might need to hold it down for just a second. Just get some pressure on there. Okie dokie. Pretty cool. All right. I think I'm just going to put that on a... Oh, see, here's a piece. Here's a sheet that had more beat to it. Oh, yeah. This is... I love how that turned out. It's like a... it's pink, but more of a rich burgundy pink. I don't know. I love it. I'm not sure if this will look good on that page, though. Probably not. I think I want to put it on more of a tan page. Oh, that's so pretty, though. Okay. Yeah. I think I like it there. Yep. Okay. So then, as you know, we're not going to glue right on the crease, but just next to it on each side. Give it enough glue. Don't overdo it, but give it enough, because you want it to stick and hold and be able to handle things getting tucked in and out of it. All right. There we go. Get it right on the edge. And you can always use a bulldog clip. Is that what they call them? What do they call those things? To clip it if you need to walk away for a minute. But I think this has got it pretty good. So let's tuck something in there, shall we? How about one of the bigger tags? Yeah, I just love this image. Isn't that the coolest thing? I love that image. Okay. Tucks in very nicely there. Can do a smaller one here. Can do two here. That works fantastic. I love that idea. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. This is going to be another fun addition to my journals. I hope it was enjoyable to you, and I hope you learned something. And, you know, make it your own. And go have fun creating, everyone. Bye.